We want Election Day to be a great experience for all of our election officers and voters. Greet all voters with a smile and a spoken greeting, and remember to treat all voters with courtesy and respect. If the voter requests assistance, please make every effort to accommodate them. If a voter does require assistance, up to 2 people can assist. Either friends or relatives may assist, as well as election officers. Please remember that if someone is assisting a voter, they cannot influence the voter's choice in any way. If the voter is unable to sign the roster, the voter can make their mark, and one person can witness by signing their name next to the voter's mark. If a voter requires assistance in marking their ballot, please complete the Assisted Voter section in the back of the official or provisional roster.
You may have voters with limited English proficiency. As was mentioned, most of the polling places throughout the county will have an assigned bilingual election officer. Remember, you can often communicate even if you do not speak the same language or if you encounter communication issues. Remember to use plain language, keep sentences short, and rephrase or repeat your comments if the voter is not understanding you. Or write down the information if the voter does not seem to be able to understand your verbal questions and instructions.
We offer many different items to assist voters with successfully completing their ballot. These items are available for anyone who may request to use them. Each precinct will be supplied with easy grip pens for individuals who have trouble holding a regular-sized pen. We also provide a handy grip that can transform regular pens and pencils into something easier for the voter to grip. A magnifier is also provided for voters who may have trouble viewing the ballot or information sheets.
The AutoMark is also available to assist voters with marking their ballot. As mentioned before, the AutoMark is a ballot marking machine that allows voters with special needs to mark a ballot privately and independently in multiple languages. The machine does not tally or store votes. Think of it as a giant pencil. It simply marks the ballot. The polling place coordinator would issue an AutoMark ballot to the voter, who would simply insert the AutoMark ballot into the feed tray in order to use the machine. There is an AutoMark workstation instruction guide with detailed steps on how to help voters use the AutoMark machine. The screen features a zoom in and out function on every screen, allowing the voter to increase and decrease the size of the displayed text. It also has the option for high contrast. This option will change the screen between high contrast mode, white text on a black background, and normal contrast, black text on a white background. The keypad has the keys arranged and shaped to be user-friendly. There are braille and text on the keys that describe each key's function. The audio function allows visually impaired voters to listen to the choices through headphones. In combination with the audio function, voters can also use the plug-in for a sip and puff device or a foot pedal. These options are specific for voters with mobility issues. The voter will provide their own sip and puff device or foot pedal to use with the machine, and they will plug either device into the front of the AutoMark. The voter can make selections using the touchscreen, and to change their selections, they simply make another selection on the screen. The voter can also use the keypad to navigate through the screens and make selections. Once the voter has completed all their selections, they are able to review the summary of selections by scrolling through all the contests and verifying the selections. If all the contests are correct, they will select the next and then select Mark Ballot. Once the ballot is marked, have the voter eject the ballot. The voter can use the AutoMark ballot envelope as a secrecy sleeve by placing it over the opening of the ballot feed tray. Tug lightly to remove it from the ballot feed tray. The sealed AutoMark ballot envelope will be deposited in the provisional ballot box.
The Secretary of State's office has prepared an information sheet that can be helpful when working with voters with disabilities. The information sheet was included in the mailing with your appointment letter and should be reviewed prior to Election Day. The information is also included in the polling place coordinator and inspector guides and the workstation instructions. Remember, our goal is to make Election Day a positive experience for all voters and election officers.